Imagine a computer that is not made of silicon, not made of chips, but made of DNA. And it doesn't sit on a desk. It exists inside living cells. And somehow, this technology is already being explored. When we think of computers, we imagine machines, circuits, processors, and screens. Cold metal systems running on electricity. But scientists are now experimenting with something completely different. A form of computing that uses biological molecules, especially DNA, to store and process information. Instead of electricity flowing through wires, information moves through biological reactions, which means computation is happening chemically, at a microscopic level. And honestly, it sounds less like computer science and more like engineered life. DNA is already nature's storage system. It contains the instructions for life itself. Every living organism uses DNA to store massive amounts of biological information. Now, scientists are learning how to use that same system for computation. In DNA computing, tiny molecular reactions represent data and calculations. Different sequences of DNA can perform logical operations, similar to how traditional computers process information. But the strange part is this: DNA systems don't work the same way as normal computers. Instead of processing one thing after another, they can perform huge numbers of reactions simultaneously, meaning millions of molecular operations can happen at the same time, inside an incredibly tiny space. And because DNA is so compact, a tiny biological sample could theoretically store enormous amounts of data, far beyond what traditional storage systems can currently handle. Now, the most fascinating part: researchers are exploring the idea of biological computers operating inside living cells. Not outside the body, inside it. These systems could potentially detect diseases, monitor chemical changes, respond to infections, and release targeted treatments automatically. Imagine microscopic systems constantly analyzing your body from within. Not doctors, not external machines, but programmable biological computers operating at a cellular level. Some early experiments already show DNA-based systems performing simple computational tasks in controlled lab environments. And while this technology is still experimental, its potential is enormous. Because once computation becomes biological, medicine itself could become programmable. If this technology continues evolving, the definition of computing could completely change. Future computers may not even look like devices anymore. No keyboards, no screens, no visible hardware. They could exist silently inside biological systems, working invisibly at a molecular scale. This could completely transform medicine diagnostics, biotechnology, and even human enhancement research. Imagine a future where microscopic computing systems continuously monitor your health, detect problems early, and react before symptoms even appear. A system that thinks chemically inside the body itself. And honestly, that stops feeling like normal technology. It starts feeling like something engineered beyond traditional machines. The craziest part? This is not science fiction anymore. Researchers are already testing early DNA computing systems in laboratories today, which means future computers may not just be machines we carry or use, but systems that live inside us. And honestly, that future may arrive faster than most people expect.